back to the TOTT Show, one show that everyone's been talking about.
Well, and absolutely everyone and everything that's talk of the town is on the show.
And now it's time for some serious cricket coaching like Neil promised you.
Well, absolutely, I'll take you there, but uske pehle ek choti si story.
No stories, please, no stories.
यार cricket वाली story है.
अच्छा चल सुना.
You know what? तू हमेशा कहती हो ना कि नील यार तू जब क्रिकेट खेलता है हमेशा रन आउट होता है. क्यों?
हाँ, that is because तुझे भागना नहीं आता.
मुझे भागना अच्छी तरह आता है, मेरे पार्टनर्स को कॉलिंग करना नहीं आता. रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स इज अ सीरियस आर्ट एंड वो सिखाया यहाँ पर. We saw Dale Hadley teaching them to run between wickets. And why is it so confusing to run between wickets, sir?
Well, batsmen don't always know where to run to, and they don't communicate with each other. So we teach them there's only three calls: yes, no, or wait. That the striker runs on one side of the pitch and the non-striker runs on the other side of the pitch. It's all about turning and trying to save running all the way to the crease. It's about watching the ball in the field, so see what the fielder's doing with it. So we try and bring all those things in together.
Well, this one is at the ICC's Global Cricket Academy, the Level 1 Cricket Coaches Program.
जहाँ पे cricketers and coaches को सिखाया जाता है how to become a professional coach.
Absolutely, under the scrutiny of Dale Hadley and Mudassir Nazar. Level 1 coaching done, where do they go from here?
Well, some will go and coach in their clubs. Hopefully some will go into schools, and we're looking for coaches to help us at the ICC GCA as well. Those who want a career in coaching, they'll be looking for a level 2 and a level 3 in the future. We have a partnership with Australia Cricket for that. So there are opportunities in the future.
ये सब तो ठीक है, लेकिन तुम मुझे बताओ वहाँ जाके तुमने कुछ सीखा कि नहीं?
सीखा? अरे डेल हैडली साहब से पर्सनल ट्रेनिंग हासिल की. पर्सनल ट्रेनिंग उन्होंने सिखाया कि कैसे इन स्विंग करते हैं, कैसे आउट स्विंग करते हैं, ऑफ ब्रेक और लेग ब्रेक भी सिखा दी उन्होंने.
क्या बात है, वेरी नाइस.
यहाँ तक कि उन्होंने बोला कि नील तुम्हारी जो ऑफ ब्रेक वाली ग्रिप है ना एकदम प्रोफेशनल क्रिकेटर्स जैसी है. यू शुड हैव बीन अ प्रोफेशनल क्रिकेटर यार.
सारा बोल बच्चन है कि कुछ प्रूफ भी है तुम्हारे पास?
प्रूफ चाहिए. For the viewers of TOTT, we have the one and only Dale Hadley teaching us what he's teaching the level 1 coaches.
Yes, what I teach them generally is that for the basic grip, it's fingers on either side of the seam, thumb on the seam underneath, holding the ball loosely, and as you release the ball, to bring your fingers down behind it and flick the ball so the ball is actually rotating backwards as it goes towards the batsman. So once they've got the basic grip right for that, then for the outswinger, we point the seam towards the slips to the right-hand batsman, fingers slightly across the seam, thumb slightly to the side of the seam, and exactly the same idea of flicking it backwards. For the in-swinger, turn the seam in towards the batsman, fingers slightly across the seam, thumb slightly to the side, and bring the fingers back behind the ball so that the ball is rotating backwards. The whole idea is to try and keep the seam upright while it's swinging through the air.
Alright, and for the finger spinners and the wrist spinners?
For the finger spinners, it's about, for the off spinner, fingers apart, thumb next to the first finger. The first finger is the spinning finger. I talk about opening the door. You're opening the door and you're opening the door at the top. So it's about having the seam pointing where you want the ball to spin to. For the wrist spinner, it is the third finger, which is the spinning finger. And it's about, once again, flicking the ball so that the seam points towards, going towards the slips to the right-hand batsman. Well, that looks pretty good to me. Yeah. That's your spinning finger.
Yep.
Thumb there for stabilisation. That's an excellent grip.
From one sport to another, it's time for skateboarding now. It seems to be Neil's day after all.
Well, just like any other day.
Yeah, super pompous Neil.
It's Neil, Neil, Neil.
आगे बताएगा?
Oh हाँ, अगर आप दुबई में रहते हैं, अगर आपको या आपके बच्चों को शौक है skateboarding का, then this is the place to be.
Well, first of all, learn your tricks on a fingerboard, and then it's basically the same thing for a skateboard, like just by using your legs instead of your fingers.
I need a skateboarding and skate pad, but mostly the determination to do the tricks and to force yourself to fall down and to force yourself to go down and do what you want. Go down and do it.
I like the extremeness. I like getting hurt. I like falling off. And yeah, it's all part of skateboarding and extreme sports.
I like to do all of these tricks so I can be a pro skateboarder.
This is Skate Biladi, a skate park in Taksheel in Nadal Shiva, where any enthusiast or beginner is welcome.
It's one of the most dangerous sports in the world, and it's really fun. It's not just a sport, but competitions are really fun, and I'd like to see skateboarding go to the next level.
Basically, the concept behind this ramp is creating a skate park as public art. So instead of a gray mass of concrete, it's a beautiful structure. It's aesthetically pleasing.
यार श्रुति, तुमने कभी रोलर ब्लेड या स्केटबोर्डिंग की है? नहीं। ये बहुत इजी होती है, पता है क्या? बस ऐसे बैलेंस मेंटेन करना होता है और बॉडी वेट आगे रखने का, आगे, ठीक है? हाँ, आगे की तरफ, और हाथ ऐसे खोल के रखो। हाँ, बस फिर आसान है। जब ब्रेक मारनी हो तो थोड़ा सा बॉडी वेट पीछे करो, हो गया। वेरी सिंपल यार।
नो यार, एक्चुअली मैंने कभी ट्राई तो नहीं किया, बट हाँ, ये सब देख के मुझे लगता है कि ट्राई करना जरूर चाहिए। तुमने कभी ट्राई किया है?
टू बी ऑनेस्ट, मैंने कभी नहीं किया ये सब।
अच्छा, अभी सीखा तो ऐसा रहता है जैसे तुम चैंपियन हो।
एक्चुअली चैंपियन तो मैं हूँ, लेकिन स्केटबोर्डिंग का नहीं।
हाँ।
एक काम करते हैं, ब्रेक ले लेते हैं, ठीक है ना?
यस, एंड ब्रेक के बाद में टाइम होगा हमारे फेवरेट सेगमेंट का, यानी कि हॉलीवुड, बॉलीवुड और वो
जो एकदम बहुत बड़े वाले स्टार हैं, जो हमारे साथ इंटरव्यू में के लिए बैठेंगे, और वो जिनका नाम बता दूं?
नहीं, नाम तो हम वक्त आने पर ही बताएंगे, बट यू कैन गिव अ हिंट।
हिंट, वेरी रिसेंटली क्रिकेट के मैदान में लफड़े में अटक गए थे वो।
समझ गए?